I am my brother's keeper.
Yo, hey yo, Tez, what you want me to do? I ain't no limelight nigga, so this verse is for you. You know me, I can play that background and be.
Alright, look, we back here with another episode of Man Much About Nothing. You
Take
got
two.
me, Young Tez, and
Micah.
Sante.
and we about to get into it. Hope y'all enjoyed the first episode, but here we go. What's good? What it is?
Yeah, first of all, let's start off with a happy Black History Month. First day of Black History Month.
Yes.
Don't forget that.
Happy.
For sure.
One more thing. Happy Chinese New Year.
I mean that too. What year is it though?
The year of the snake.
For real?
It is.
Yeah.
All right, man. Watch
It
your back
is.
out there.
So shout out all our supporters from that demographic. Much love.
Yo, actually, Black History Month is one of my faves because I
you black?
love those whole time. But I love those memes.
Mm-hmm.
You remember those? I wish they would do more of them though. You remember those memes they used to do where it'd be a picture of like an old black dude and it'd be like Curtis Wilkins, the first black man to say "Give me some" on the backhand side. You know what I mean? Like
I know what you're talking about.
those used to be like the best.
Yeah, they.
Or like James Claiborne, the first man to say "I wish a nigga would." I like those used to be my favorite. Those used to be all over like the internet, and I used to be cracking up at those.
I wonder though if those was real. Some of them.
Some of them
I
had
mean-
to be.
Doubt it, but
like not 100%, but like I don't know. One of them, something had to been legit.
I mean, somebody had to be the first to do some of those. So yeah, but those used to be funny. Like to me, it just goes to show like the creativity, especially black people. Like I'm sorry, but on the internet, we are the funniest. Like anything that happens within 3 minutes, you can go on Twitter and they done made memes,
Oh
videos.
yeah, super quick.
It's hilarious.
Super quick.
And like I'm talking about, not just make them, but they be like crying funny.
And they go viral. That's the thing. They go viral so quick.
That waste no time. That's
Yeah, I
crazy.
swear,
Right
like
on it.
in certain events, like if it's a concert on, if it's a fight or a basketball game, I swear I'll be like, yo, it must be dudes watching this with Photoshop open, just
Yeah,
waiting
true.
for a moment. Because I'd be like, within 3 minutes, you have edited and put a whole nother face on a body and came up with a caption
They do.
and already had it posted. Like before the highlights stopped showing, they show the replay and it's already a
It's
meme.
already something.
It'd be
Already.
crazy. But yeah, that's one of my favorite things about Black History Month.
Yeah, mine is just to see how many people pop out for it. Like, cause it'd be a lot of like quietness throughout the year. I mean, black people always be talking about something, but like when
We
it's
root
Black
for ourselves.
Black History Month, everybody pro black.
Yeah.
And it's like people that you don't expect. You like,
And they probably don't mean it. And the people you don't expect and probably don't really mean what they saying.
Yeah, but
Like
they be
any
for it.
corporation.
They be for it.
Yo, or what's that one picture of like the government, I don't know, the House of Representatives, speakers and stuff, where it got them taking a knee. And I swear one of them got on like the kente cloth scarf like they gave us when we graduated. Like I swear, and once again, like with the Photoshop, because my favorite is the picture of them doing that and somebody got like a kufi on their head.
And what's the name still ain't get picked up by no team.
Oh, Colin Kaepernick. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's dead.
But
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
That's
That is
crazy.
what it is, yeah. He just,
So supportive, but he ain't get picked up by no team.
28 days. That's all they give you.
That's crazy. And that's actually they took that out of the federal jobs. It's no longer
Yeah?
celebrated. Trump
What's
just signed it supposedly.
Yeah, I've
That
actually.
Black History Month won't be celebrated at federal jobs or
it
something.
ain't gotta be. I'm not gonna be there.
It go a little bit bigger too, cause I just kind of like learned about this because I don't know. Ever since he got elected, I started seeing the things like they be talking about that DEI. You heard about that?
Mm-hmm.
Take your time, dog. Get it down.
The diversity,
It's a huge goal.
equality, and inclusion thing.
Yeah, but yeah, I've been seeing that. I didn't really know what it was at first, so I was just kind of like, I don't know, ask some questions. Somebody kind of told me what it is. Who's taking the biggest hit from that? Basically, what it is I guess Trump rolled back, kind of. I think he's pushing to basically get the DEI like initiatives to get them to stop them. You know, not necessarily like wipe them out, but just kind of like stop the support for them and kind of let them die off naturally. But in response to that, it's been companies who's just like, oh, we don't got to do this no more. We ain't doing it no more. Yeah. You know who's taking the biggest hit? Who's got like the biggest, like they've been kind of the face of it. Yeah.
Target.
Yep. And
you know what's crazy about
Target should be nervous because black people love Target.
It's crazy that it's Target because they have all those clothes.
Bruh.
They be having like all like every.
You got like, because you got me like, for me, it's weird. Like, it sucks for Target that they basically got singled out because everybody was like, no, but you. And once again, I say that's because black people love Target. Like, black people go to Target for everything. Like, any baby shower, my first thing is a Target gift card. But,
that's true. Weddings, they little registry things.
Anything.
Yeah.
But to me, it's crazy that they would do this, especially at the time. Like, y'all chose late July to roll back your support of black people when y'all have a whole Black History Month collection that y'all trying to sell.
It blows my mind.
Yeah, them things about to be shipped to the kids in Africa with the championship shirts for the wrong team. Because them odds is about to be sitting on the ship. I was like, that's a crazy time. Exactly. Like, you know, when they had like the finals, the team that lose, the shirts that they had printed out already, just like, I mean, they got to go somewhere. But yeah, that's where that Black History is about to be. It's about to be a gang of Ethiopians with black love shirts on. It's crazy to me that they would choose right now to do that, though. Like, you would choose the end of January to stop, to basically come out and say, we ain't gonna really be supporting black people like that.
When I heard Target, it blew my mind because of the Black History collection, all the products, the like hair products.
That's kind of the thing too.
I was like, what?
That's a part of it.
Of all people?
And they kind of said like, oh yeah, we ain't gonna necessarily like stop. We gonna like take them off the shelf or nothing like that, but they're going to.
They just gonna stop making an effort. Then stop adding them.
Yeah, they're gonna stop making like an effort to put like black products on the shelf. You know what I mean? Like, you know, we ain't gonna go out of our way to get some like, you know, black company owners and start putting their products on the shelves and stuff like that. Yeah. Just like, you know, we just basically the internet saying like, we gonna stop supporting y'all, just not like all
noticeably.
Yeah,
I was never on the Target bandwagon.
I was on the Walmart bandwagon.
I'm Walmart.
I'm Club Wally all day.
I don't know why. I mean, it looked here. Target looks better. I think that's what everybody.
It looks cleaner.
What everybody's like.
The presentation.
Target, but
it is.
Walmart has more.
It is.
True. Walmart does have more.
Walmart has a great variety.
It has everything you need.
And you know, it's probably a little bit cheaper.
It is definitely
better.
But
Walmart.
Cheaper.
I hate Walmart so much. I don't even know why. I do not. Honestly, it might be one of the. I don't know. It might be my bougie side, and I'm not even a bougie person. But I say two things that might make me a little bit bougie. I cannot stand Walmart. And mind you, I've worked there. I worked at Walmart. I used to work nights there. I worked nights there while I was in school. But yeah, I just do not enjoy Walmart for some reason. Anytime I gotta go there, I'm like, ugh.
Was it before or after you worked there?
After.
That's probably why.
Yeah.
Nah. Not really?
I like Target would be my first choice before going to Walmart.
Is it because of the presentation?
I don't know. I don't like it.
I used to go all the time though.
Whole time.
In Atlanta, we stayed going.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Club Body that was all we had. We was also struggling. You know, we needed it.
Wait.
Now Walmart need me more than I need Walmart now.
That's sad.
I'm doing better. So,
Wait, real side note. Remember we saw Chris Bosh at Walmart?
yes. Yes. That still tricked me out. I remember pushing the cart, and y'all was in front of it, walked out the aisle, y'all go past. I get to the end, turn to my right, look up. This big 6'11" dude, and I'm like, y'all don't see Chris Bosh right here? I'm like, y'all didn't see Chris Bosh? I'm like, right after the Olympics?
He's tall.
I'm like, this dude just won a gold medal like a year ago.
Yeah.
That was crazy, yeah, when he was playing in Atlanta. But yeah.
Wow.
My second one, I don't know. The only thing I can blame this on is a touch of bouginess. But these are the only two things I'm bougie on. Other place, I don't necessarily care to shop at Aldi.
Yeah, I don't care for Aldi like that. My mom like Aldi, but I don't really.
I don't. And I be having a bunch of people that say they love it.
Be there when I was a kid all the time, and they don't have like bags. You got to get those boxes and like create like a carrying thing for all your groceries. And we used to have a whole bunch of boxes at the crib for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, why do we got this?
Are we moving? What are we doing?
I hated that. I hated Aldi.
Yo, but
no offense to Aldi. I just hated it because we went there all the time.
But it felt like Aldi, when you look at the store and the shelves and stuff, it doesn't feel like they have much in there. Their shelves, like,
oh yeah,
it be seeming like it's 12 products on the shelf.
Yeah.
So like when you go to Aldi, it be like, if you need something specific, it would never be my first choice because I'd be like,
yeah,
they
probably don't got it.
And second, they don't have like, it seems like everything is like off-brand, like their brand. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Aldi has its own brand.
Yeah, there's ain't no Heinz. If you're looking for a specific mustard, and it's just like, you'll be wanting to roll the dice on certain stuff. It's just like, I know how this tastes. I don't know how this tastes. So it's like, I wouldn't buy it.
My dad used to, when I used to go visit over there, he used to get all these stuff because I know he had them all these chips.
Yeah.
Them all these pops.
My auntie used to get them cookies. Like, but they wouldn't be in the pack because she had a jar.
And she just emptied them all in.
It's the okie doke. You know what I mean? All you see is cookies, and then you buy one just like, I can taste the poverty in this one. I know this is an Aldi cookie. You go to get that little ice oatmeal drink. And you know, whenever you see an oatmeal cookie, you bite it, you expect it to be soft.
Yeah, and then be all crunchy.
Break
like a cracker.
It break like a Ritz.
They got Mountain Dew, obviously is the brand. They got Mountain Ice.
Right.
And it's the same color. There's like maybe instead of just, I don't even think Mountain Dew has a mountain on the can. There's like 2 mountains on the ice can. I'm like, and it don't taste nothing like it.
They got
so
plateau.
I'm like, oh no, we can't go here no more.
I do say, yeah. And like, you know, like I said, maybe it's my bougie. Honestly, I feel like I'm just past it at this point in life. I put my time in at Aldi. I drank enough All Sports as a kid, so I'm like, I can move on.
Used to be like pop.
The knockoff Gatorade. Why was it spicy? You be drinking it.
It always had like a little carburation in it that burned
you be
your
sitting there
throat.
trying to chug an All Sport. You be like,
You was trying to play basketball.
You be drinking like, what was that? Why is it spicy?
Oh man, dang!
So that's what
about All Sport.
Exactly, G.
They used to have the vending machines with All Sport.
That's terrible.
They did.
That's like
I don't think I've ever had it.
That's like the vending machine at Walmart.
I'm gonna look for one, and I'm gonna definitely give you one.
That great value pop can vending machine,
like 75 cents.
It used to be like 35 cents for a can. All knockoff, all generic. You had to get cola.
Oh man,
lemon lime.
So Walmart has normal stuff though.
They do.
So then, like, it's gotta be how it is.
It's not the products. I'm not mad about the products.
It's gotta be the place.
I don't like the people.
The people.
Yo, low key.
I'm not gonna lie. Walmart people be in the way. I will admit that. You try to walk.
They be coming down
with the giant
with the pallet jacks.
It is 76 registers. 2 are open.
All the time.
Like,
Christmas,
why do y'all have
2 are open?
Why do y'all have this many registers?
A long line.
Yeah.
Yeah, like now it be none open because they just straight self-checkout the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I will say, and I'm going to preface this with no racism, but one thing Like when I was working at Walmart, or anytime I go, because when I did go to Walmart, I would always go late at night back when it was 24 hours. Yeah. I wouldn't go before like 10 o'clock. I wouldn't go before like 10 o'clock because I don't want to be busy. I just want to grab what I'm going to grab, hop in a little line, and get out of there. But the one thing you can consistently count on seeing at Walmart is a baby. Like 1 a.m., somebody pushing a cart with a 1-year-old or an infant, like wide awake. And it'd be like, how is this baby not asleep? It's 2 a.m., sir.
Why are you here with this baby?
Nobody could watch the... It's 2 of y'all. Nobody could stay home. Everybody had to come to Walmart at midnight.
Hey, baby!
And Miho got to be up, too. That junk, like, I don't know why. It was one thing, like, at Walmart, it never failed. I can't tell you a time I went to Walmart late at night and didn't see a toddler, walking around.
That's wild.
With a blanket.
I mean, you made me rethink about Walmart being 24 hours.
Yeah, I like
so
it being
nice
24
hours.
That was the only thing it had. Because I never went before 10 p.m.
I do think that's what started me on the Walmart. Because I was like, Target, like...
Closed.
And I'm like, I want snacks. And you could grab... And they even had, like, the hot food at night. So you could go get, like, a sandwich or something, like a chicken sandwich.
I'd be scared of hot food.
Don't be. It's fine.
I'd be scared.
The only thing you should be scared of, maybe, I ain't gonna lie, is the popcorn chicken.
Yeah, I see.
That was the first thing that came to mind. Honestly, that was the first thing that was on. When you say hot food, first thing on my head was like chicken tenders.
No, so their chicken sandwiches, I've had the sliders and the actual chicken sandwich. Those are fine. Those. And then the egg roll is actually really good.
I never had that either.
Like burger sliders or
chicken
sliders?
Chicken sliders. I'm not.
That's a little bit better.
That's the one thing I won't do. I'm not eating a burger. I'll eat chicken. I'm not eating a burger from Walmart.
That ain't USDA.
I gotta see them make that. But then the egg roll is good. But I tried the popcorn chicken.
That burger is made from the patties that somebody put back on the shelf, didn't put back in the refrigerator section. They just put it next to the bread. They put it next to the bread, and now they can't refreeze it, so they just go ahead and cook it up real quick. That's what that burger meat is.
Restock burger meat.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
but low-key, while we was kind of like on the topic of the news and like black stuff, one of the things that was going on, did y'all also see what's going on with Snoop? What's going on with Unc?
How they were talking about him for performing?
Yeah, how he performed at Trump's inauguration.
Yeah. And then they showed the video before when he was talking about whoever performed for them. I
can't hold you. Like, I don't know, like, did I care that much? Not really. But Snoop kind of, like, any smoke he get is kind of on his own, because you did jump up in 2017. It was like, you coon jigaboo monkeys going and perform for him. And then fast forward now, he's just like, guys. Now he's sitting there like, why is everybody so mad? What did I do?
Yeah.
It's just like, I mean,
I feel like
I said all the names.
Like, you just gotta like stand on what you say. Like, whether the bag is big or not, like, he probably got like a nice little check for it. And that's like what Soulja Boy did. I don't know if you seen that.
His whole last 2 years been getting checks. Snoop ain't missed a meal. Like, fam, they sent him to the Olympics. They sent him to the World Games.
Case that they gave me.
Right, dog. Like, Snoop is eating. He could have missed that check. Like, he didn't need that. Right. Exactly.
Dang, Snoop.
Like, he was the face of America during the Olympics.
Yeah,
he was.
Imagine. He didn't necessarily need that bag. So, but like I say, I didn't truly care too much. I'm like, whatever. It ain't the biggest deal. But like I said, with how he was, you know, how you was talking in the beginning, it's just like, it's the best example of, dog, keep that same energy.
Yeah.
Like, or, you know what I mean? With that situation, if you're going to do it, you can't necessarily comment on the backlash. You can't, like, push back on people talking down on you, because you got to be like, I mean, yeah, I kind of deserve it. Like,
yeah, you know, he should have just flat out said, like, yeah, you right, I did say that. And, you know what I'm saying?
It was a sucker move on my part.
Right. Just
be honest.
Yeah, just flat out, like, man, times change, things happen. I did say that back then, you know? But to just
really
like,
but after it though.
to just like go.
Because he went hard.
Like
You can't
it's
throw
tough.
it, but I'm a different person. It's just like, nah, you was going way too hard. You can't throw a butt at the end of the day. You just got to be like,
he was going hard.
Yeah, no, that
I
was
didn't see
me.
it. I'll look it up after this.
Oh my god!
The
But
video
my
from
thing
like
is-
2017.
Yeah, but my
was
thing
crazy.
is, I'm not saying, I don't know what his agenda was, but he could have been thinking like, because sitting here listening to it in my head, I'm thinking like maybe he just thought that if he got on Trump's good side, he'll help the black community. Not saying Trump would, but it's like he'll understand us more because Snoop is like. Yeah, so it's like maybe he, in his head, he's still wrong. Because if he said all that
he was
and then
going hard.
did that, it's like you could have did another way. But if he's thinking like maybe I just do this so that I can get on his good side and then I can teach him about it, I don't think he's going to work. But
I don't think Snoop was going to be the one to break Trump and make him be like, you know what?
But you
I never thought about it
You
that way.
don't need to break them. You just need to get past these 4 years.
I mean,
That's it. You
Yeah,
just gotta
Bro,
keep them calm for 4 years.
we 2 weeks in and it's
Well,
looking
yeah.
rough.
It was crazy.
It's looking
at
rough
first.
out here.
It's a crazy couple of crazy couple of
Listen, I'm not trying to get canceled. When he came out and like, I feel like we really don't care as a world about the gender thing.
Oh,
I think people make it bigger than it needs to be. Like, you know, the certain people who just want to be a-holes and stuff. I don't care. If you want to say you're a cat dog, cool. As long as you don't bring that over here, I'm chilling. He said 2 genders. I was like, well, we just got to a place where nobody cared no more. And now we want to do this again.
That's kind of true. Like, we did
Like,
kind of
nobody
just get to a
cared
point
anymore.
where it was like
where
quiet.
it was like
Everybody was
cool.
Everybody was cool with it. You know, anybody making too much noise.
And he said, yeah, well, we're going to bring it back.
And he just came in and said, F your gender. It's just like Snoop kicking down the fort and Baby Boy. F your gender.
Yeah, I don't know. That was crazy.
And your punk ass daddy. But that whole Snoop thing kind of like, I don't know, just thinking about it, it kind of took me to a point where I was wondering, like, can you think of a time where there was somebody you like looked up to, or like a celebrity or something, somebody that you looked up to, hero, whatever it was, and you just kind of like, dang, they let you down. You look at them like, man, what happened, G? Like, I used to look up to this dude, and now he look like a sucker.
Yeah.
I got examples if y'all need. Go ahead.
This is the one that first thing that popped in my head. Ken Griffey Jr.
Really?
Yeah. Because when I was a kid, I loved Ken Griffey Jr.
I remember.
I had everything. It's a pair of shoes right there. The all red ones.
Yeah,
the Ken Griffey's. I had the shoes. I even had remember I had the little baby shoe on my bike. I don't know if you remember. I put it on my handlebars.
I low-key do.
like it was a rearview mirror.
I low-key do.
But I mean, everything. I like hugest fan. So one time my mom took me to a Sox game and they was playing the Mariners. And he was on the sideline talking to some kids or whatever. Like they was like, oh, Ken Griffey, whatever. And then my mom like, hey, Ken Griffey, my son, he's your biggest fan. He turned and looked and kind of like waved us off.
Did he wave or did he wave you off?
No, he waved.
Did he give you one of these?
No.
Or like, man, get that bullet kid out of here.
Yeah. He turned and looked and he was like that.
You know what's crazy about it? Because
What?
you said that he was talking to kids at that moment. So he was like, y'all cool.
We just had a different complexion.
He's a bum. like how he pointed you out?
We had a different complexion. So I felt kind of weird about that. So I was like, wait, what? Like, huh? And he like waved us off. And my mom was like, hold on, what? It's like, you gonna do this to him? Like, she just started going out. Like, you know,
That's exactly what I'd expect your mom to do.
she started going off. And I'm just like, oh, don't worry about it. Like, it's cool.
Let it go.
It's cool. So after that, fast forward to about 2000, I want to say 2016, maybe 2016, 2017, somewhere around there. And I had those shoes, and I posted a picture with those shoes on or whatever, and I tagged him in it, and he ends up liking it.
Right.
He liked my post.
Did that little kid in you smile a little bit though?
It was cool, but at the same time, I wanted to say something about the.
Hey, yo, you really a bitch, though. I ain't forgot. When I was 12, I was 12. All I wanted was autographs, Ken. All I wanted, I had my hat on backwards, man. You know I got it from you.
You should have.
I even tried to bat lefty.
Should have had a custom emoji made.
Man, I was so mad. I could not believe it. I'm like, dang. I look up to him.
Was like looking at it through your adult brain and knowing a little bit more about like the celebrity life. You know what I mean? Like you get it, understand, you know, like, oh yeah, athletes and stuff, they get mobbed by people all day, every day. You know, do you give them a little more grace? Like, oh, maybe, you know, I was like the 100th kid to say that, and he was just kind of like tired and ready to go home by that time. Or do you still look at him like, nah?
It was the beginning of the game. It was before the game started, and he was talking to a group of kids.
Like, he didn't stretch yet.
And he was sitting there, had a bat, just like going back and forth with the bat in both hands, and just talking to the kids, laughing and everything. And all I wanted was a wave.
Yeah, like
he could have just waved, gave me a thumbs up or something like that. I would have been cool. But
he was putting a hat on the kids.
No.
He was showing up. He was behind them, like telling them to choke up on the bat, regularly swing.
Bringing them on the field.
And I had that sign in the glove, and he just gave you the middle finger.
I didn't ask for an autograph. I didn't ask for nothing. She just said, this is your biggest fan. And he turned and looked at me and
hey,
waved me off.
That's a tough one.
And I'm just like, even now to this day, I'm like, try to make sense of it. Like, maybe, I don't know.
Nah, ain't no sense
I
that.
can't. I just don't get it.
He could have just left his hand up.
That's
like,
it.
That's as simple as he could have did.
True. He
That's
could have let
part, like,
the follow through.
I didn't wait to like disrespect y'all.
This much follow through was just eating all of that.
Man, so sad. So sad.
Like I said, you might as well just like. Don't mind. That's what he did. That's how you took it.
Yeah, it was a man. I wanted them to lose that game. I don't even remember who won, but I wanted them to lose.
That's a tough one. You got any, Micah? Anybody that you used to look up to and just like?
Not.
You don't even have to like meet him. You don't have to be a person, but just somebody you just look up and then over time you're just like, he kind of sucks.
Honestly, not really, because all the people I looked up to had so much controversy in itself. So I was like a fan through, like Michael Jackson. He had all that controversy, and I was like, y'all gotta show me proof.
Well, I need to see the papers.
Well, like again, with the even today's society, like with the technology, so everybody getting caught, and there's still no evidence that he did the things they said he did. And I'm like, so like I can't be mad at him because you see now you know the proof of what he went through.
Right.
With Joe Jackson beating he never had a child and stuff like that. So it's like it makes sense for why he was a weirdo. I'm not saying that the things he did was smart.
Right.
But at the same time, you can't convince me that, like, unless you're in a tough childhood where you grow up like that, you can't convince me you know what he's doing, know how he's feeling and stuff. So if there's no proof at all, how are you gonna sit here and be like he did it? And that's what I'm like. I can't. So then my next after him, it was Derrick Rose. He was the face of Chicago. Then he got injured. Then he lawsuit about like all this stuff.
I got like, somebody for you after you. Go ahead, keep going.
So I'm like,
I got one for you.
He never really let me down though, because like he kept coming back, he kept trying, he kept playing, and he had a good career at the end of it. Chadwick Boseman.
Oh dang!
So it's like all the people I look up to, like I don't really think it's
like they had like
they had
that let you
anything like
down.
that let me down. It's just like when he died, I didn't feel let down by him. Chadwick Boseman, I felt like because like we had Mike. I was depressed. He died a day after my birthday.
That's crazy.
June 25th.
At least he gave you that grace not to do it.
Okay.
At least he gave you that grace not to do it on your birthday.
He made you just want to.
Yeah, you know what? I ain't gonna ruin this day. I'm hanging there.
I mean, but see, even like I'm a big Chris Brown fan. He did that. When he did that, it was messed up. But like, you see the journey back, and it's like, I can't be mad at you for accepting what you did, then learning from it. So it's like you ain't really like let me down because you rose above what you did and you tried to get better. I don't know. I just
see what you did there. Rose above.
Shut up.
Trump about to come in and release the Chris Brown video. Now that everybody cool with it, everything calmed down. It's like, you know what?
Forget.
Here's the video in the car.
How did you get this?
Right. We've been watching them for
You had
ages.
cameras in the car?
Nah,
Wait, what was you? Wait. You finna get on some. I don't know who you're gonna say, but I feel like it's about to be trash. Like you're gonna. I don't know. Okay.
Who do you think I'm gonna say?
It's not a human. Right?
Is it like a
Right?
superhero? You look up the Batman?
No. Hold on. And I'm pretty sure it's a prehistoric creature.
Is it Barney? Barney was your G?
Barney was my dad, fella.
I ain't even mad at you. That makes sense, though. I ain't even mad, though. If you say Barney was my dad, but he raised a little bit of all of it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
Yeah, you was at the spring like, I love you, too.
Yeah. So listen.
He's real.
I had a very big issue.
Oh my
Because
gosh.
my dad wasn't. I believe anything. So I believe Barney was my dad for a little bit.
Hold on, though. You know what's going to warm your heart a little bit? You know Barney was a black man?
I did not.
Yeah, he was.
It was a black dude. It was a black dude.
And
There was a
was
different
guy,
guy though too. There was a couple, right?
He
And one
did
of them
love
went
you.
crazy. Shut up.
He did love you. It's cool. That was a real
one
father
of them
love.
went off the deep end. And
One of them?
flicking people off and stuff like on set and stuff. And they were trying to tell me that, but I was like, that's not the Barney I grew up with. Cause
Nah, that wasn't him.
He would never.
The guy,
He would
the
never.
other guy, he was like a dancer and did some other stuff. So he had to do so much because of the suit was heavy. So he had to act out. He was the only one that they saw that could do everything and keep his voice and like do it like all of that and still perform how he performed.
I'm
So
just
they was like
laughing.
super excited when he could jump and click his heels or like dance and
I'm just laughing because you was like, nah, he was like the dude playing Barney was a dancer, but like all he could muster up in the suit was this, like side to side. All he could do was that side to side bounce. He's like, I went to Juilliard, damn it. And that's the only thing he could do.
oh man,
And they had Baby Bob,
BJ.
and BJ. That was the show.
DJ was cool.
Yeah,
I don't know why he felt cool. I feel like he was black too, but I don't know.
He was hood.
It was probably the hat.
Did y'all ever see this show called Hip Hop Harry? What was that?
Hip Hop Harry. Was that the
It was like
and
a
they be having
bear.
yeah,
and he was
yeah.
like,
I know
go,
what you're talking
go,
about. I know
go,
exactly what you're
go.
talking
And
about.
it was like a
And
bear
they be
that
dancing.
did
They like hip hop
hip-hop.
dances.
It was so bad, but it was
I
like
imagine.
so funny.
Yeah.
Hip hop and Harry don't go together. Like those.
What about Harry? What's his name? Harry Styles?
That's hip hop
I don't
too.
think.
Does that say hip hop? Harry
Oh,
Styles?
wait, maybe that's the wrong person. No, it's somebody else. I can't think of his name.
Oh, here we go. Look.
Yeah, you ain't never seen him?
Low key, I have seen that dog.
Yeah.
I never seen the show.
It's a show.
But I
He
saw
be
that
his
dog.
kids, and they be like, he be
Oh,
like,
he
doing
oh,
everything.
There's a
Yeah.
guy. Hey, there's one white. What? You black too?
Boom.
Dang.
Held it down.
That's Barney.
No, that's not. Don't do that.
It is.
I swear, just today.
Dad? Is that you?
I swear, just today I saw a video.
I
told you.
I found him.
We look so alike.
See, okay. Truth of the moment right now.
Oh.
There was one part of Barney that scared the absolute crap out of me. And it was like after the show. They like, cause this is what he looked like. The little bright little
Yeah.
Hey,
they would show this and it scared the absolute crap out of me. It looked like this.
Oh yeah. You're like, that's not him. Who is
It was
that?
like so dark. And
Who
like
is that imposter?
and like it was big on the TV and I'm like, oh.
that's the
turn it off.
Walmart version of
Turn
Barney.
it- That's
That's the Aldi brand Barney.
But yeah. So yeah, I knew you was on some stuff.
But I didn't say it, so that's cool.
No, you didn't. That was funny though. So who's yours for him?
Whew.
I'm gonna get to his one. Mine it wasn't a hero, but somebody I like admired for a bit until I realized they wasn't as real as I thought. Freaking Bow Wow.
I would have never thought you would have said that.
Gee, remember he was like 13? That's when he came out. Big Mama's House and all of that
Like
stuff.
Mike.
The beat to the OW.
Gee, he was like I don't know, maybe a year older or something, but he was like the same age as us.
Yeah.
And I thought it was cool because I was like, yo,
Yeah.
this kid is actually on. I'm like, yo, he the same age as us.
Yeah.
And he's like rapping and like he's on. I thought that was dope. It was like, wasn't no other kids like that
Doing
age,
that.
like
Yeah.
really doing it to that extent. So I was like, yo, this is cool. His first album come out, right? I get, what was it, Beware Dog or something like that?
I don't know.
Something like that. But like I got it, and it's funny because it's like I don't even know why this mattered to me so much as a kid. Probably because we just kind of started rapping. We was making music ourselves or whatever. We just writing raps ourselves.
Yeah.
I get the book, and that's back in the days where you had a CD book and they would put like the lyrics and stuff in there, or at least like the information about the songs.
Yeah.
I open the book and I'm kind of like reading the track information. One, like written, Jermaine Dupri. Flip, Jermaine Dupri, the Brat. Jermaine Dupri, the Bat. And I'm just like going through it and I'm like,
He didn't write none of this.
he ain't write none of this. I was like, this guy's a phony. He's a phony. Gee, I was so disappointed. I was like, man, I thought this dude was real. I was like, dang, I thought he was really out here rapping. I thought he was rapping. I just remember after that first album, I was just like, dang, dog. I thought you was a real one. And it turned out you ain't even writing like the raps. You just out here singing, cut. I was like, that's all you... I was like, man. The truth be told, never liked him since.
Hey, when he was getting into that beef with Soulja Boy, oh
Yeah.
my god,
That was so funny.
I'm so happy I got off the train when I did, because he turned into
I think so.
Are they supposed to box?
Yeah, I think he's supposed to box Chris Brown too, though.
No.
Soulja Boy.
Yeah,
I'm talking Soulja Boy. That's what I'm
Soulja
talking
Boy
about.
would have died.
Chris Brown would have beat that shit.
Breaks off.
He would have beat that shit. Had a Soulja Boy. I ain't gonna lie. Yes.
Do you remember the workout videos he went out?
Oh yeah.
Soulja Boy,
he had like punching bag videos.
Oh,
He had
my God.
workout
I
videos.
thought just his music videos with the dancing.
No, he had
It's like,
workout videos.
jazzercise.
I'm gonna have to send it to you. I'm gonna have to send it to you.
Drake. And then didn't he say that boy from DeGeneres? He didn't even say the show.
Degrassi.
Degrassi. I'm pretty sure he said DeGeneres.
That's not even a word.
That's
That's Ellis' last name.
That was like-
I just got it. That's Ellis.
But that was so funny.
He's
I'm not. Again, I'm a big Chris Brown fan, so sorry about this. But y'all seen the because you say he'll beat the brakes off Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
Did you see any video from his last tour where he did this, like he laid on the floor, did the flip up and all that stuff?
I know what you're talking about.
Bruh. And he said Rihanna never stood a chance. I said, why would you say that?
That is messed up.
I was like,
That is so dark.
I seen
cracking up though.
Chris Brown do like a front flip from standing still. I seen this dude dunk. He is way too athletic. And he like 6'4". Like,
Yeah, he don't deserve that.
she didn't. Like, I get it. When you put that into perspective, it's like I feel for her. I'm like, dang, dog. She had to catch it back. With that reach, you know how long Chris Brown arms is?
She probably didn't get a lick in.
Yeah, the picture showed that she like the proof was there.
That's terrible. Anyways, back to that one.
But like I said, the one that I got for you, I'm sure you don't remember this, but and it wasn't like a hero or something, but a moment where I could see letdown in your face, and I remember the disappointment. Do you remember when we went to that charity basketball game?
With Michael Phillips.
Yep.
Yes.
You got out, we went to that charity basketball game with Mike Finley, and Tez just wanted to get to Mike Finley to let him know that you like related to him somewhere, right? Boom. We managed to get from like the opposite side to the opposite side of the court around to behind the players'
let
bench.
us go over there because we was already on. We had floor seats, but the security guard let us go over there because I'm like, that's my uncle. But go ahead.
Right. So we managed to get all the way around there to behind the bench. It's on like a timeout. Well, no, maybe they was coming out of a timeout, but Mike was on the bench, and Tez was like, Mike, and he kind of like turned around, and he was like, yeah, you know this person, that's my auntie or something like that, boom, boom, boom. And he just kind of like, he basically gave you the King Griffey. He gave you the King Griffey.
Celebrities don't like you.
He gave you the King Griffey hand, like,
I literally told him who his sister was.
Exactly.
I'm like, your sister is my, like, my bro, like,
we're related.
Man.
Yeah.
We're related. That was what it was.
I can remember, like, the look on your face of, like, man, fuck this nigga. That's exactly what your face was saying. Because you were sitting there still with the look like, nothing?
Like, I just want to take off on him.
That's it? Like, you look like you gave me, like, that's it? That's all you got to say? Because he gave you, like, okay. And you like, what you mean, okay? Like,
oh my god!
Like you wanted to embrace and be like, oh, for real? Come on, man. Let him on the bench. Get him a jersey.
I don't be wanting like much of anything. I would have preferred him to be just like, oh, that's what's up. And I'm like, hey, can I take a picture? Or can we take a picture or something?
Right.
But for him to just be like, oh, okay, like. I'm not asking for nothing but like a picture or autograph or something at the time. Like,
right.
I'm not asking you for no money. I'm not asking you, can I go to the locker room? I'm not asking you, can I meet these other players? Like,
let me shoot at halftime.
Nothing. I don't even want
to shoot at halftime.
Like closer seats. We were already on courtside. Like,
it was good seats.
Like, how do you think I got down here? You gotta think I'm sitting somewhere close. I didn't just walk from the 300 section to come down here. But yeah, like they be blowing me.
That one.
They be blowing me, man.
That one was funny though. That was just like I was just like, dang. And you just sitting in that position where I'm just like, good.
All right.
You good?
I'm good. Man.
Because it's like, how long do we stay before we go back to our seats? How long we go before we gotta go back over there?
Sitting there like for like a couple of seconds, like. All right, man. Let's just go back.
Weirdly enough, the only time I've ever been starstruck. You remember? Remember by who? Who we called?
Lupe?
Nah.
Remember that?
That was in college. Yo, I swear, Lupe thought we was about to rob him. G.
He did.
I swear.
He did.
Well, I mean, rightfully so, because we caught this nigga at the end of an alley, and we just came around the corner, and he was.
That's the thing,
back against the gate.
Be knowing so many people be having some type of things. he be there. Literally, I had Lupe's manager number. I was talking to this dude and telling him where we at and everything, so that when Lupe came, we could have met him and everything.
We just caught him lacking. Because he was standing in between like the gym and like our freshman dorm. He was standing like in between,
right,
like that little alley
that
go up to
the
next to the gym that we used to like sneak in. But he was just standing there. It was kind of crazy. Like he was just standing there, nobody around. And then me and Tez come around the corner like, hey, I swear his initial reaction was to kind of like turn. Like I saw him going to a defensive stance for a second. I swear I saw him kind of like, nigga. And then he was like, I'm going to see what they want.
Man. Yeah,
I would have got a story out of me. I would have ran instantly.
Man.
Hey!
we didn't even mean nothing aggressive. Like, no, we go here. It was at our school. We like, no, we go here. Like, you good.
Man. We met Young Dro that night. He was cool. Dro was cool.
Didn't we also meet Lil Twist?
We did meet Lil Twist because I had his manager number. And I dang, did you go to that concert? The Lil Twist concert where Tiger was there? I know that's
wasn't it Chicago? And
then I talked to his manager at the bus.
They tried to cut off
and
Tiger early, and he said, "Love Chicago," but yeah.
That night, I end up hollering at what's the name, Twist manager that night.
I ain't like Lil Twist was hella excessive. He might have walked up to us like he wasn't doing nothing.
Oh, we met Killer Mike. Killer Mike. I got his manager number. It's still in my phone. I got the picture.
We took a picture with Killer Mike?
I know I did.
I don't remember.
Killer Mike, yeah.
I actually really like Killer Mike. he's a cool dude to me. Like
he was super cool. He was cool. That's what I'm talking about. Killer Mike was cool. He even gave me the number to contact his manager, and I'm like, I just said what's up. I probably said like his music or whatever. Like I don't know if he just got off stage or something. And I was like, man, you know, I'm an inspiring artist or something. He's like, yeah, take this number down. This my man. I didn't even ask him for it.
See, that just mean he who he say he is. You know, like Killer Mike all about kind of like black people advancing, helping, and you know, us basically progressing and prospering. So that just kind of show you back up what he said a little bit.
Yeah, Killer Mike was cool.
Yeah, but the one I was gonna say was Skip to My Look, Ray Frosty. You remember
we played in the game?
Low Key. Yeah.
We played against the Globetrotters.
Yeah.
Some of them.
Yo, you remember that?
We played with them.
You remember
when Jamie Foxx hosted it?
Was it?
Yeah, it was Jamie Foxx. Yep.
You remember that Nike commercial? The most famous Nike commercial where they got all the dudes bouncing the ball and doing tricks to the beat? You remember the dude that was on his knees with the knee pads?
Yeah.
I guarded that dude in that game. He low-key came down the court on me and started like sliding on his knees, and I was like, oh shit. Like, don't embarrass me.
Somebody came down the court, so I would have you good.
Like, yeah, I mean, we was good. It was like the New York street legends. It was not a charity game.
It was a celebrity game. They
had a tournament beforehand. They had a tournament before the game that we played in, and then it was supposed to be like the winners. Like, we wasn't on, like, the winning team. They was going to get to play in that game against those guys. We wasn't on the winning team, but we was just like, yo, can we play? And he was just like, yeah, all right. So we just got to play in the game.
We took pictures with the A.N.1 team.
Yeah, we got a picture with the whole, like, A.N.1 squad. I bet Ayo, I don't know if you was you with me when one of the times when we went to N1 at the United Center?
Yeah.
I sat and talked to Ayo for like 45 minutes.
I was there.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, how is he this?
And Escalade, that's when Escalade was still alive, and the professor.
Yep. Oh yeah, because we had Mike with us, and some kids was walking past, and they thought Mike was the professor, and he threw like a shirt over his head and started running, and the kids was chasing the snake, and it was the professor.
Dang, we had some dope little experiences.
Low-key, we lived a life.
Yeah,
we lived a life.
It's stories that you just don't remember until like it's these type of conversations. Dang, I forgot all about that. It was cool playing in that game though.
Yeah. Well, that was just kind of my thing with the, when they say you should never meet your heroes. Actually, one of the other ones I was going to say, not like me personally, but just like an example you could use is like a Kanye. You know, like he used to be the man. He used to kind of be the shining star, but like, he kind of lost. He kind of went off the deep end a little bit, and with his behavior now, he just be like, dang, gay. I ain't gonna lie, I held in there for a while, and then, but I don't know, just after a while, I'm not even going. I ain't even act like I'm trying to defend you. He be wilding. I was like, I don't know.
You know who's somebody who I think, like, I didn't think they were a hero or anything like that, but when meeting them, they was actually somebody that was real down to earth.
Who that?
Slim Thug.
Word.
When I met that fool, because we went to his house to shoot the little documentary thing, man, this dude was so cool. Like, he opened up his doors, like, to his home. Like it was like, he was like, oh yeah, y'all need anything? Like, he was showing us pictures from when he was young. And like,
it was like a Slim Thug baby pictures?
No, like when he first started rapping, like, cause he wanted to, he was gonna put some of this stuff in the documentary. Like, y'all can use some of these pictures. Like, bro, this dude crib is crazy.
I don't doubt it.
It's crazy, but he was cool though. He was cool. This my that the MTV Moon Man thing.
Yeah.
He got that. He let me hold it, take a picture. I'm like, dang, my boy, dang, I ain't never had one of these. But he was cool.
It's a real one too.
Right. It was dope. It was dope. He was cool.
I'm trying to think. If I've met anyone like famous. Oh, I met Dwayne Wade. Yeah, I was in a commercial with Dwayne Wade.
You was in a commercial with Dwayne Wade? Yeah,
it was a long time. I don't even know if I've seen a commercial.
Dang.
It was a long time ago.
I've been watching TV every day.
I think my mom has pictures of it on Facebook.
Oh, I kind of remember a little bit.
But that was it. Like I don't know if it was like an actual. I don't even know if I was in the final cut. I have no idea about anything. I just know I
kind of remember that.
And it was in the streets of Chicago. You make
yeah.
Yes, I met Keanu Reeves.
Don't do it like that. How am I supposed? Don't do that.
Hardball.
I remember that. You was gone from school for like 2 days.
Yeah.
Why do you make Keanu Reeves?
Because I was in Hardball.
The movie.
What the?
You went to go film because they filmed it like in Bellwood somewhere?
No, they filmed it in the city by UIC.
Oh.
And then
I ain't never noticed.
Auntie Lori took me a couple days. I think your mom went. It was probably like
So my mom fake.
couple days.
She was supposed to tell me things like this.
Yeah, it was cool. I ended up being an extra, but it was crazy. I did the tryouts and everything to play on the team, and then
Hey, extra, you still part of the movie,
and I got paid. That was the crazy thing.
Yeah, they paid.
I got paid. What
Being
grade was
extra
we
is
in?
actually crazy.
I don't even know, truthfully.
It was
Being extra is actually crazy. They
Six,
pay
seven.
well.
6, 7, 8, something like that.
probably like
Right.
6th
Yeah.
grade, but it was cool though. I met him. It was the funeral scene at G Baby funeral. And they had me.
Didn't you have the obituary from G Baby funeral?
I
remember
don't
that.
know if it's probably at my mom's house in one of my boxes or something. Yeah,
I remember that.
The little obituary they had
Yeah,
for
the obituary from G Baby funeral.
Yeah, and it like that scene they had me put on which was crazy. I went in a trailer. They gave me the school uniform, the little maroon jacket with the little gray pants, and then it was like that. And I was there, and then we had to like at the end we walked down the middle of the aisle, and Keanu Reeves happened to be walking by as my aisle was about to go. So I walked half of the aisle at the church to the end of the church with Keanu Reeves talking to him.
That's
and he was cool. I'm not gonna lie, Keanu Reeves was cool.
There's a few people in the world you never hear anything bad about, and Keanu Reeves is definitely like up there.
Yeah, he's definitely a cool dude.
He's like the most normal, famous person ever.
Yeah, he don't talk at all.
Well, apparently, yeah, he takes the subway. Like nobody notices him because he's so quiet.
Ain't nobody gonna mess with him. They say everybody.
Everybody.
He real with them things.
I met that one
Yeah,
boy.
I seen the video of him at the shooting range.
Like, he really real with them business.
Was he in That's So Raven? I don't know. He was in House of Pain. A little bad boy. No, he was like bad in everything he was in.
The kid that be cursing.
He was like a grown up, but he was a kid.
Oh,
like,
what's her name?
Oh, he was a grown up. He was a midget.
Orlando Brown.
Nah.
The crazy one? No.
I think you talking about the one from like Role Models.
Ain't his name Corey? Wasn't his name Corey or something? Didn't he end up having his own show?
No, that's I know who you're talking about, but
I think about the dude from Role Models, the one he drew the picture.
Beyonce
pouring sugar on my dick.
But
you know what I'm talking about? See?
I'm gonna try to find a picture, but it was like,
That's what I think he's talking about. That's what I imagine.
I can't even remember.
I can't remember his name.
He just be cursing in a bunch of
really know
movies.
his name anyways. Yeah, I don't know his name, but I met him because I was an extra in some movie, and it was funny because it was a basketball team, and we was like,
Is it this kid?
Yeah.
Boom! I knew it.
What's his
Beyonce
name?
pouring sugar on my Bobby Johnson. That is a drug dealer name. That is a
OG Bobby
Johnson.
Just to make sure.
He is a gangster. I think the movies kept him out the streets with that name.
Man,
I'm pretty
it's
sure
a lot
that's
of
him.
decent like.
Bobby Johnson, he got a razor on.
You know, I want to meet Will Ferrell. I think
They say he's super. They say like that's him. Like
that's why I want to
he's
meet him.
funny.
I think he is just.
But I think you got to be like doing a movie with him.
Yeah, I bet. Dang, that one laugh got my
You
throat
need to sip
messed up.
something.
Got me messed up. Oh man. While you think about that or find
No, I
it,
think it's him. He found it, but we can. Yeah, we can.
I'm gonna say, you got any more on
Nope.
that?
Go for it.
So I kind of was like all over the place, but one day I was thinking about who is or who would be the better villain. Would it be Darkseid from DC or would it be Thanos
I was about to say
Would
Thanos.
say Tatiana.
Or Thanos from Marvel. I don't know what y'all think.
You want to go? Or you want to go? Well, actually, let me preference it. I'm a nerd it up a little bit.
Okay.
Which version of Thanos are we talking about? Are we talking about the comic book version or the movie version? Because they had different motives.
I would say the comic book version.
All right. So in the comic,
Well, we could go both ways. First, the comic book version.
was it like in the comic, Thanos' motive for basically wiping out half the universe was not to save populations.
Right.
He's in love with death.
Right.
Death is a character in Marvel,
Yeah,
and he's in love with death, and he was doing it as like a, for you
A gift
type deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's a way different motivation
That's
than
crazy.
I'm trying to save. I'm doing this so the rest of the universe can thrive.
Population control.
Yeah, he's just like, nah,
Yeah, he was
I just
murdering
love these
people.
hoes. That's way different.
So if we look at it in that aspect, I mean, either way, I would say Thanos. Just overall,
Well,
I would say Thanos.
But if he has the Infinity Gauntlet, yeah. But if he doesn't, then it's just two strong people.
But
fighting.
Thanos is he doesn't stop. He doesn't give up.
Unwavering determination.
Yeah.
But
You ever seen that comic?
uh,
Dr. Doom reached in that boy's chest, took his spine out. He couldn't. He had to give up there.
it had to be like a crossover.
No, Dr. Doom's a villain.
Oh, Dr. Doom.
Yeah,
I'm thinking Darkseid.
No,
I'm talking about Darkseid.
Yeah, I was thinking about
Oh, but
Darkseid.
you're saying the fact that
The
that
fact
happened.
that
Yeah.
well, he said, "I'll kill you." Doom said, "Excuse me." Ugh.
Hit him with the Mortal Kombat.
Right,
Yeah.
it really, I was like, I gotta read that comic to actually
Yeah.
understand what happened. But all I know is the pictures show everything. He one moment his hand is in his chest, the next moment he's holding his spine.
I don't think
And,
he made it.
Oh no, he didn't.
Yeah.
But I think it just depends on which. Because if he has the gauntlet, I feel like that's just. I mean, yeah, because you can. Nothing Darkseid can do can stop. You're gone.
So you feel like in a square up, in a fair fade, you give Darkseid the edge.
No, I'm still going with that because
I'm talking about without the gauntlet.
Darkseid. Okay, I'm gonna get hate regardless.
Uh-huh.
Darkseid loses to Batman.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like
Batman
Darkseid, the
is
type of
a
fights
dude.
that he has, who he loses to, is like
Like Batman's
He's-
just a normal dude.
I mean,
At the end of the day, from what we know, he doesn't have any super soldier serum. He don't got no Iron Man suit. He's not the Hulk. He's not Thor. He's just a dude with a batarang, and he blew his eye out.
I low key hate how they treat Batman. Like
I
They
hate
get us.
Batman.
they give this nigga way too much credit.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
They give him way too much credit in the comic books. They be like,
Yeah,
oh, like
shows.
him being on the Justice League, like Batman versus Superman.
that is
That movie
should
pissed
be
me
a
off
thing.
so bad.
It should have been over in 2 seconds.
That's right. That should not have been a thing.
They were like, oh, like,
His
and
temple gone.
like not only did the fight last, but like Batman was winning.
Because he was shooting.
How?
Not a chance in
What
hell.
makes me mad is though they with that being said, they give him the tools to win. Because it's like if Superman, from what we know, like even Superman's story pisses me off because he's the only thing that came from that planet, right? How all the kryptonite get there?
I think kryptonite is from, if I'm not mistaken, it's like pieces of Krypton
But his planet
Yeah.
wasn't close.
that
It
like
didn't-
exploded. I know, right?
Like, it wouldn't have made it there.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
And also, it wouldn't have fell to Earth. We got our own. None of that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, a flying dude don't make sense.
It must have been a breeze in space and just blew all that shrapnel because it is littered
It's
on the
everywhere.
Earth.
It is.
We have so much.
That's what I said. Like
kryptonite.
Superman is like. Now I don't know if y'all watched, but the CW recently did a show on Superman.
They did like 8 of them, right? Got
Superman.
Smallville,
Well, no, that's
Oh,
what
yeah, I
started
remember
it.
that.
But they did,
Lois and Clark.
They did Superman and Lois. They did Superman and Lois.
Hey,
Progressive. That's progressive.
And he got affected by kryptonite, but again, he was the best Superman in terms of kryptonite ain't gonna stop me. They had a kryptonite shotgun there. Boom! When he got up, his eyes was red. He grabbed it, ripped it out of his chest, lasered it, the kryptonite blew up, and then he sped up to dude and said, "Stand down." I would have, oh, bro, I'm sorry. Like what? I hate how they portrayed him as a guy so weak.
I just want to see him go off one time. Like, you got to make an example of a nigga one time.
Oh.
He should have just got up and just hit him with the Mortal Kombat
Hey,
uppercut.
watch
And
the
just
show.
took his
And
whole
launched him to
head
the
off.
sun.
To me, that might be the best show of what Superman should be. Now,
What's it called?
Superman and Lois. It's
I
on
check it
on
out.
the CW. It's free. I think they did because you know how the Flash that I liked and Arrow, those were all CW shows.
Oh yeah, I definitely watched Arrow and Flash.
It was so
They were good.
Flash went downhill, and I loved the Flash. I watched because I still liked them, but
I like that Barry Allen.
He was definitely the
if
best
James
one.
Gunn don't bring him, I'm not watching.
He was definitely the best Flash to me.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you said, the Superman and Batman. If it was the Superman from the CW, Batman wouldn't have had a chance. He didn't care.
Just based off abilities alone, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, Batman can do anything if he got enough time to plan." Here's the thing: you can't prep for. Superman is faster than a speeding bullet, right?
Yeah.
Which means he can move quicker than you can react.
Yeah.
Your plan doesn't matter if you can't push a button. Like, he can get to you before you can move. How do you win? That's what always gets me.
Talking about, I'm gonna bring out the dead. Like
Bane.
As soon as your eyes go to look, you dead.
Or just zap him.
Bane broke this
Frozen
man's
Red.
mask and almost broke his back. But he beating Superman?
Hey,
What?
You lost a WWF match. How you plan on taking down Superman? You couldn't handle a suplex.
You know, crazy.
Bang, power drive you out the game. And you talking about you gonna take down
He
Superman?
walked off.
And then
Talked you through it too. He talked you through that whooping.
That's crazy.
I don't understand Batman fans. Like, again, I'm cool.
They be super passionate too.
Realistically though, Superman to me not even the best one in DC. I think if we're being realistic, the Flash is the most powerful person.
Superman is too overpowered. He's OP.
But hear me out.
Just in general.
But it's proven that the Flash is faster than him.
By like this much though.
No.
Because they don't want to let Superman be.
Look at the one where they got into it, where he was like, "Barry, you need to stop. Like, you gonna cause." And then he was like, "You can't catch me." And then Clark was like, "Barry, I've raced you before," and he said that was for charity. Took off on him, and he was like, "I didn't know he was that fast." Because I mean, think about it. Like I ain't never seen Superman phase.
Change
go through a wall
time
or just
warps and
stand there.
stuff.
So in the show, Barry, he just standing there in the
walls.
box because they captured him. He's just standing there, but he moved his molecules so fast he disappeared. I ain't never seen Superman do that.
I mean, true. He doesn't. But like I said, with the comics, they basically give Superman every ability possible. Like nothing can anything that somebody does. If you go down like 3 comics later, all of a sudden he's doing something like a little bit better. It's just like that.
All I know is if all the superheroes wanted to fight and they could use all their stuff, the CW show, you've seen it, right? Seen it. All you gotta do is this.
Right through his.
Right. He can phase through your chest. It just you can't. Superman has proven he can't live without a heart.
He proved it. What you mean? When that happened?
No, it happened, but it happened, but so dead. Because as soon as he turns his head solid, Superman. I love Superman to death, but you can't move fast enough to stop a hand from becoming solid in your chest.
I probably can come up with an answer for that. If I'm gonna do the nerve thing, boom. So Flash moves so fast that he can phase. First of all, he's probably gonna be standing while he do it. He's not gonna be doing that on the move, so his body would be vulnerable. And Superman is fast enough to, like I say, not faster than, but he's fast enough to kind of keep up with you. Where you're not gonna be frozen while you're getting your shots off. Wow, Flash is getting his shots off. Yeah. He'll have some kind of reaction time, but while Flash is phasing, Superman got that ice breath.
But you can phase through that because it's a solid
object. Cold is going molecules.
Cold
slows molecules down. He's not gonna be able to move fast. He's gonna be stuck.
He can't. But by the time he's you're gone.
Superman is super fast too.
Wait, you've seen Justice League, right?
Yeah.
He wasn't moving as fast.
But he saw that nigga. You see what I mean?
But that's
what I'm
trash.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, he ain't gonna be able to just do that. Like, he ain't gonna be able to do that.
Stop! He gotta stop.
Gee, I thought you was talking about Flash. You for real got a crib?
For real.
I told you to go get something to drink.
Just keep recording.
Why you did?
He over with.
Why is talking about somebody running give you a cramp?
25.
I that coffee earlier.
Niggas don't be stretching.
No,
that's the problem.
But no, I agree with you. They give Batman way too much credit, and that's why I think Thanos would win. Like Thanos pieced up the Hulk with ease.
I mean, he too.
He did.
He made so much. He made the Hulk. Because like, the Hulk was. He
so
let
sad.
the Hulk think he was winning at first, and then look, Squidward over there was like, he got it.
Let him have his fun.
We haven't seen the Hulk since.
Yeah, nah.
And then when we did see him, he was a nerd.
He definitely hold out the Hulk.
Yeah, like, he's crying.
Nah, because he's struggling. I'm just trying to let him go through it.
Keep talking.
I'm trying to let him go through it, man. You know, suffering silence. But overall, I feel like as far as villains go, I think Thanos is a better one because, like, as far as motivations go, it's like, what was Darkseid's motivation?
He just
wanted to destroy stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It like it's not as interesting of a story.
No.
And for DC in general, I think why their franchise is kind of like filled with first. Their movies just weren't that like that entertaining, especially in comparison to Marvel. But where they kind of like fail, and I think people lose interest, is because, like I said, they make their characters too overpowered. Like they can do anything. Well, you know, like Superman and Wonder Woman are completely unstoppable.
But like the whole movie, like you right? Is it better?
Do you want this?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, like again, like realistically, right? Nobody's stopping Superman.
That's what I'm saying.
So,
it's nothing you can do. So it's just like, what's the real threat?
Right, like, because if you're gonna sit here, like, and even in the comics, they made Lex Luthor is a villain. Go kill him, bro.
He's
like,
a regular dude.
Wasting time on this, like, make it.
He's
like,
a regular dude.
Like Iron
He's
Man
evil
is a
Batman
human fighting an alien. That's interesting because how you gonna do that?
But he's super smart. At least he has the creativity to like come up with something to be like I'm not just a regular dude.
And they still was out there.
Well, Hawkeye wasn't around on that one.
Well, he was running, but it's alright.
they was like, you chill out, Hawk. You know, this ain't really your fight.
But that's what I said. Like, as much as Captain America's a super soldier, he really like hit him hard enough and he dead.
Yeah.
But he still fight like.
Like he's still strong.
But he not strong enough.
No.
He's the equivalent of Batman.
They said technically, so they actually have a theory.
So? You think he's as strong as Batman?
Yeah.
I mean, you think Batman is as strong? I think he's stronger than Batman.
He's supposed to be stronger, but, you know, to my understanding, I really sound like a nerd. The super soldier serum is supposed to basically heighten your abilities to like the peak of human performance. So he's not superhuman, but he's as strong as a freaking human can be.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I get that.
So he's not super fast, but he's as fast as a human could be.
Mm-hmm.
So it's supposed to just peak. Yeah, but this is the thing though.
Say that boy.
They give Batman that ability without any
serum or anything.
Yeah. They just be like, nah, he just do a bunch of push-ups. He's just as strong.
Now,
what's crazy?
Oh yeah.
No, I was just gonna say what's crazy about Batman. Like, I used to like Batman. I'm not saying I don't like him because I like, you know what I'm saying. I like the movies be entertaining to me, but like without everybody else, Batman is just a billionaire, a millionaire, whatever. Like without Fox. He doesn't have all his equipment.
He ain't got nothing.
Without Alfred looking out for his health and him.
Oh, he did.
He is smart though. He creates stuff, but he does have somebody that build his stuff.
Right. Like,
so it's like,
did he really create the knee brace that he had after Bane then beat him up?
He fixed arthritis.
He cured
arthritis.
But even so, another thing though that makes me mad about Batman though is that he wasn't even. What they classify him is as the world's greatest detective.
That nigga don't be solving crimes
But
like
no,
that.
but like Robert Pattinson's newest Batman, I liked it because he was actually a
He
detective.
was actually a detective.
Now
in
he
that-
had
that
some
one.
fighting in it, which obviously if you watch a Batman movie, you want to see some fighting. But he
It'd
had
be
some-
wild to have on that suit and not fight nobody.
That's what I'm saying. So he actually was a
This nigga over here
detective, though.
dusting fingerprints with a cape on.
And I liked Christian Bale's because it was just a lot of
Yeah,
action stuff. But
it
my
was.
thing is like they never really actually in any movie other than Robert Pattinson really
Show his
dive
detective
in
side.
on the detective.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, how he the world's
true.
greatest? You let a serial killer, crazy clown get away.
Yeah,
all
he's
that
my
time.
favorite.
And he still
What the
don't
hell
know
was
who
he
he
on
is.
9/11?
He still don't know.
Since you know everything.
I just don't. I think as a DC as a whole, the fact that they just Batman actually, because Superman and stuff, they put people down. They
Yeah.
kill people. No, they do. Yeah,
Some of well,
Zod dead.
yeah,
Snapped his neck.
yeah, and he's been guilt torn ever since.
Oh, well, he still did it.
He's been a tortured soul ever
did.
since.
Joker done killed 3 million people.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the other
Okay.
thing.
But
That's
scared,
the other thing.
Batman lets his villains go.
That's what I'm saying.
Like he never really. He's
He
not
tries
a
to
good
do the right
superhero.
thing. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
he
But he's like- I mean-
literally lets everybody die
Yeah.
because he's a terrible superhero.
He's technically a vigilante. I think by what they call
He's
it.
like a private eye.
Like even Green
That
Arrow,
fight.
I liked him more when he was killing people in the
Green
show
Arrow,
because
yeah.
Who?
Green Arrow.
in the show they made him seem like he was Batman Jr. Like they made him he was
Yeah.
cold.
Yeah, he was.
And that show is really why I'd be like, I would take Green Arrow over Hawkeye because if that's how he's supposed to be, he's way better than Hawkeye. I don't
Yeah.
care what anybody say. He
Batman,
became the-
Iron Man, and the Fade. Who win?
Iron Man. I don't know why
Iron Man.
people think. I
You
don't
said
know.
who?
Iron Man.
Okay.
They talking about Batman don't have an EMP, bro. That's not gonna do nothing. Did
This
you not
nigga-
see? Did you
this
not see
nigga
Iron
run
Man?
off his heart.
Did you not see Iron Man 3? He said, due to whatever protocol, basement opened. About 50 suits. That
Yeah.
EMP not gonna do nothing when you
Yeah.
getting beat up by 30 different Iron Man suits that are all voice
This
commands
dude built a whole suit while he was locked in prison.
out of scraps.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
dude is
robot.
pretty smart, and he did it himself.
And
It ain't
apparently in the
like
comics,
Yes, man.
apparently in the comics,
did.
talking about
I mean, but I'm-
Kevin Jensen.
I'm saying,
I don't
think-
diminish my
I
man's
don't-
like that.
I don't think
I don't think he
Bruce
basically-
Wayne would have did that.
He wouldn't have got out of that.
But apparently
He
in one of
just
that,
would have been locked up and forgotten about.
apparently
see
in
it
one of
now,
the
you
comics though, Iron Man he didn't have a suit, but he made a suit out of nature. It didn't have like icy propulsors and stuff.
And he was
But
like,
he
"If I rub
like
this
no, like
grass together."
trees and stuff and like he like
With
sharpened
all
them.
our powers
He would
combined.
like shoot and I'm like
It was Captain Planet.
Like,
He made a suit out of
that just to
nature.
me shows me like, yeah, Batman dead. Like, and also, what Batman gonna do? Iron Man could just sit up in the sky.
Yeah. he
Oh, you
have to
gonna get the
his
jet?
back-
I'm
his
gonna
back-
blow that thing out the
yeah.
sky. Like,
I think it's more so that Iron Man is just like, he's way smarter. It's just like, dog, he's gonna figure, as much as, as smart as you are in
Super
detective,
soldiers by himself.
he's gonna figure something out.
They
Right?
jump-
Yeah, I think so.
I don't care about none of that.
Ooh.
If and I will say this to the day I die. If Bucky didn't stop Iron Man in Civil War when Iron Man was getting packed up by Cap.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
he said, analyze his fighting style. And he said,
Yeah.
knock it.
He,
Boy,
yeah, he was like,
boy, Iron Man, Cap might have died that day.
he just
And then
because,
Bucky grabbed him, so then he focused his attention on Bucky, and Cap had to.
I mean, yeah, it was a 2-on-1, and he was holding back. He didn't want to hurt. He didn't want to kill his man. He wanted Bucky
blew
though.
Bucky arm
He
off.
wanted that
Yeah.
smoke.
Bucky said, that arm was gone.
He wanted to smoke with Bucky, but he didn't want to like take
Bruce
Cap
Wayne,
out.
too.
Oh, Bruce would have been just over. Yeah, I don't
Man,
think
that's
Bruce
kinda
Wayne's
the
smart
thing.
enough to make something like that.
Like he don't got the technology.
Like even his strongest armor, apparently he didn't build it. Batman, like apparently all the like superheroes, like the superpower people, built it for him. Like
And-
Diana.
Oh yeah, they kind of like
it's
put
like
some
called
stuff
the
together.
Bat Hell.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So he didn't even do it. It's like, dude, you don't have nothing.
But that's still
He made a batarang.
That's still like doesn't compare to Iron Man's strongest armor.
Oh
Yeah.
no,
That junk
no.
is made out of like liquid metal.
Yeah, it's like fused to his skin too. Like
Yeah,
he's
just like that.
crazy.
Yeah.
He's
the
gonna
fact
hold
he
up.
made Spider-Man a suit.
He made everybody a
That was
suit.
cold. That was cold. Now the only one I
He's
feel
also-
like, if we're gonna talk about anybody that could match Iron Man and might be able to, I feel like Shuri.
You mean as far as like
It's like intelligence and
intelligence?
making suits wise. I think she could make a suit that could maybe outdo.
She got an edge because she working with vibranium. And that's kind of
That's
what
what,
she
yeah, that's
goes.
what I'm saying.
So, like, she working with some stuff her man ain't never really seen before. He don't know the
He not gonna see
capabilities.
because,
And she like, you don't even know what this stuff can do, and I mastered it.
Right.
So,
But, nah. So, if you have a human being you, I don't see how you could ever justify being the strongest. Like, I watched one thing DC is good at is their animated shows, though. They make great animated shows and movies.
yeah, those are decent.
But that's where I saw it, and I was like, I'm done. Batman did like a quadruple backflip, ducking, dodging, because Darkseid got the Omega Beam, so he can like move them.
I hate those.
Bruh.
Those look so stupid. This nigga shoot eye scribbles. That's so weird. They just like, why do they gotta do all of that? Nigga, I'm right here. Why did they go around the corner? They ain't come
right. But so Batman doing all this jumping around, dodging them, right? Superman didn't dodge them. Wonder Woman ain't dodging them. Flash ain't dodging them. Batman doing normal flip, dodging them. Then jumps behind Darkseid and they hit Darkseid. Come on,
right?
Like
he ain't got no control over that. Huh?
Like come on, right? You moving them around every corner, but you gonna smack yourself. Like
he like once they
as
go.
Soon as that happened, I was like, I don't care. It's so bad. But that's why I do like Robert Pattinson's because they make it detective work.
Yeah, but they ain't had no smoke with Darkseid yet.
They were supposed to in Justice League. Remember Steppenwolf?
It's supposed to be a
what
part
was
two.
The point of that?
That was supposed to be the setup. That was the biggest. That was the biggest bait and switch ever.
Did you see?
You really
did
thought
you
they was
see
going
the
to
Snyder
this
cut,
Dark
though?
Yeah,
I thought it was good.
It was better.
It was just like 4 hours.
Yeah, it was better. I watched that movie too.
I took a nap and then woke up and finished it.
I watched it.
It was really good.
It was better. It was just like longer scenes and stuff like that. But once again, and like it went a little bit harder with the Steppenwolf stuff. It kind of, I don't know, made him seem a little more
aggressive because in that first one he got beat up in 2. The whole last fight was just trash.
But that's what I say with it's one of the issues with the DC movies is for that movie to work, they had to kill Superman because they're like, if he's around, there's no movie. He'll just come in like he did at the end and work out Steppenwolf with no problem. He was like, my fault, y'all. And he just came in and handled it. It was no struggle for him.
Well, but okay, yeah, I agree with that. But you saw how when he came back and just pieced everything up. But like we were talking about their speed differences and stuff. Mm-hmm. Superman died again. All of them died, and Flash phased through the world ending because he was moving so fast. Remember that?
He can time
so it's like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't think because let's say he do get.
Dang, do you think he can phase from snap? From Thanos to snap?
Honestly, yeah, no.
He ain't getting out of that one.
Well, I don't think he. Well, I don't know if he could phase, but he can run from death. So like he might prolong it because so in the show, remember Flash Time, where the whole world was just frozen.
Yeah.
If Thanos was snap, he could probably pause everything and try to figure it out before it all happened.
Do you think he's fast enough to snatch the before he even snaps?
Oh, I think he's fast enough to do it. I don't think
he definitely should do that.
Well, they were getting it off until boyfriend want to be mad over a girl that be hitting you in the nuts all the time. Yeah, she not worth it.
Oh,
and she green.
They was gonna have that moment. Yeah, we're just like we're almost there.
And then he said, and then he gonna hit him like, I'm not trying to be. You're just a dude from where was he from? Missouri, something like that.
Kansas.
What did you think you hitting this purple giant was gonna do to you? It wasn't gonna save. No, she was already dead. Yeah. At least get the glove. If I was him, I would have been like, give me that. As soon as you take it out, give me that. I got something for him. I would have made his life hell, but you punching him and ruining everybody else's existence is crazy.
Yeah, but that was the.
Ain't no girl with that. I'm sorry.
Once again, that's one of the. That's like one of the examples to me again of why I like these better movies because there was like the drama and the unpredictability like at the end where at the end of that movie you like. Yo, they lost. Like, the good guys lost.
Yeah, it left everybody, like...
That's what I'm saying. Everybody was just like... And then you had to wait, like, a year or two to see what happens afterwards. That was kind of crazy. To leave everybody with an L...
For a year.
It was just like, hey, y'all sat here for 2.5 hours, take this L. Thank you. Come back next year. And, like, that... But, like, that's what creates, like, a good story. Like, you know... When you seeing these like superhero movies, just seeing people win time after time after time, eventually you kind of get dragged down and get a little bit stagnant. Yeah. So like that's kind of good. That's what you need. You need those curves to keep people entertained and interested. DC don't be hitting those marks.
No.
It just kind of come in. I don't know. We struggle a little bit. We pull it off at the end.
2 man, come on.
Yeah, it ain't no real struggling.
Yeah.
Gee, and Black Panther 2, when they killed the mama. I'm like, dang,
That
dog.
was crazy.
Like, Marvel, I'm like, y'all just be heartachaking us.
You know,
Like
that's
I'm crying the whole movie over Chad, and then you kill Angela too.
And then the spin for who she saw in the
Bruh,
realm.
I was one of the
thinking
best.
Michael B. Jordan was. I was like, excuse me.
Yeah.
That was that was one of those times. Like I took myself out of the movie, and I was like, whoever wrote that, you did your damn thing on that
You
one,
really
dog.
did,
because
I wasn't expecting him.
I did not
I
see
was
that
expecting
coming.
I don't know. I know people think it's wrong.
You think it was gonna be Chad?
I thought it was gonna be Chad, like
Yeah, I
a
did
vision
too.
of Chad, and I was like, you could put pieces together from his previous stuff. Like, remember when he said,
when he went to go see his dad.
no, not that part. Well, no, because he was just yelling at him about leaving Killmonger behind. I'm talking about when his dad got blown up,
Yeah.
and he was talking to Black Widow, and he said, "Death isn't the end in mind."
Yeah.
I was thinking it was gonna be something sentimental like that, or I thought it was gonna be the mama.
But that's what.
It
But
was
that's the
not.
thing, though. That's the setup. That's what
Yeah,
they wanted you to think.
they
You
got-
thinking like, oh, she about to see her mama, or she about to see Chadwick, and then that chair spit around, and it was Mike. I was like, ooh.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Like, what
But,
just
hey,
happened?
and
He got smoke.
It's funny because Michael B. Jordan was famous enough, but he got so famous, and it was just 2 words that, "Hey, auntie." I
Yeah.
said
That was
that was the
because
first movie too.
it was like a real black moment in a superhero movie. You ain't never heard one of those. It was a real black
Oh,
moment.
100%. I was like, dang.
They picked the right time.
It
They
was
picked
so
the perfect
smooth
movie.
too. Like, I'm like,
It
oh,
felt natural.
goodness,
I kind of want to watch it tonight.
that challenge over with.
Yeah, first Black Panther.
He was
That was a
gangster,
good
bro.
It was.
He
It
said,
was.
"No, that challenge over with." I said,
Loki got a movie coming up.
Oh,
I
Sinners?
think this month.
"Sinners."
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to see that.
Loki
Somebody's
though.
so stupid. They said he got a twin. No,
Loki though.
no.
I feel like
Where's
this,
the swim been this whole time? Come on now.
Loki. I feel like this movie already been done.
Like, you talking about already shot? Or you talking about like a remake?
Yeah.
Like, kind of, they already had a same
remember that
plot
movie Tom Hardy had
with his brother.
where he plays a
Himself?
twin? He plays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
it's
that
like
was
he
a
plays
British. That was a British model.
Yeah, those are like based off of
Oh,
people.
yeah,
But I'm
yeah.
like, it's that
Yeah.
older time twin movie. I was like, it feels similar. I don't think it's gonna be the same movie.
No, I think
But
it's
looking at the
vampires in
preview,
it.
it definitely vampires. I
Well,
think it
were
has something to
they?
do with like demons or
Demon,
something.
yeah,
But
okay. I was like, what are they?
it does give me that same feel, kind of
Okay.
based off that, like the clothes and the time period and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But if I'm not mistaken, they said the movie takes place all over one day. So like the
Oh,
whole movie
no.
takes place throughout one day.
Dang.
So yeah, I don't think it's gonna be the same movie. But when I saw the preview, I was like, nah, this is definitely giving me them feels.
I hope it's a lengthy movie. I hope it ain't like one of them things where it's like
I don't know why that felt like a pause.
a real short movie.
It just felt. I ain't like the way you said limpy.
Moist.
Cut it off. I'm done. Nah, but
But yeah,
No, I
I
know
just
what you
hope the movie be like a decent amount of time. I don't want it to be like something real like quick, like short. Like you just like, dang.
It seemed like the good movies are 2:15.
Yeah.
Like the movies that they put
That's
effort
cool.
into, it seemed like they make 2:15. Like the kind of blow off whatever movies end up being like an hour and a half.
And I hate them movies.
Really? I mean, that used to be the standard.
I,
2 used to be a long movie.
it did.
now it's 3.
I know.
That's a
I can
crazy
sit in the movie theater for 2.5 hours if it's a good movie. Cause
Depending on the movie, yeah.
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 Speaking of movies, how y'all feel about? Yep, 2 weeks now. Captain America.
Oh, yeah, I'm trying to see it.
I'm-
I'm definitely trying to
I'm
see it. I
excited.
just want to see it.
I'm excited
I just
because
wanna see
I
how it's
think
gonna be.
they're making it in a way where, again, his whole thing was he's new Captain America, he's black, he's cool, whatever. He doesn't want to take the super soldier serum. And so my thing is, I was sitting there thinking, like, that's not going to work. Like, you going to die. Like, Steve almost died with it.
Vic,
They gave him a vibranium suit. Now in the trailer,
yeah.
they showed that his wings can do the kinetic energy and, the wings.
oh, Shuri made it?
Yeah. And so now I'm like, it makes sense now. I get it. Like, if he's gonna have a full Black Panther suit as Captain America, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah. My thing is, truthfully, I never cared for Anthony Mackie's character in the Marvel movies. Just like, didn't really do it for me. But with him, so him taking over as Cap is kind of like, Cap was never like really like his movies were kind of boring. Outside of Civil War, his movies
what
were
about
kind of
Winter
boring.
Soldier?
They didn't do it for me. It just didn't do it for me.
Thought it was cold.
Civil War was one of my like top 3 though.
Well, his movies were slower though. But that's because
That's
they
what I'm
really wanted
saying.
you to understand what was happening.
Yeah.
And I get it, but I'm like,
It's the setup.
yeah.
But yeah, so
I
it's
don't
just,
think his movies are gonna be so though, because they can't be. They got Red Hulk in his first solo.
yeah, even in
You know that.
even with the series he did with Bucky, it was like it was cool, but it didn't have me like I wasn't like super duper into it. So I was like with all of the movies, I'm gonna see it anyway, but I'm not super excited if I'm being honest. But I'm gonna check it out. You know, it could be. I always like to catch the little Easter eggs and setups that they do.
Low key, we should go see it and then talk about it.
Well,
We should all go see
I'm
it.
going on Valentine's Day, so I don't know about.
Oh,
I know
dang.
you can't.
Yeah.
I go again.
All right.
I'm thinking about becoming my movie member this year.
Is Valentine's Day on a Friday?
Yep, it's the 14th.
We may
That's
have
exactly
to
when the
become
movie come
and
out.
then do these little reviews too.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they'll like it.
I
We
got a
can do
couple
like a
ideas.
grade before we see it and then a grade after we see it.
Yeah.
I got a couple ideas for reviews. It'd be pretty good.
Oh,
We'll talk about that.
I go to movies all the time. Did you see Wolfman? I saw it. It was crazy. It was stupid, but it was like it was good. It just was like I feel like they just made it just because they could.
I have to see it. I haven't seen it.
Like it's a good movie. It's a weird story, but again, I feel like they made it because they could, not because they were like, let's make a banger movie.
It was just the movie.
We can, so why not? Yeah.
You say, think we're about time to wrap him up.
Yeah, we go ahead and wrap it up. Second episode.
We appreciate y'all sticking out.
I'm by one.
Listen to me nerd out a little bit.
3.
I promise women I'm a lot cooler than this.
No, I'm not.
All right.
I got a Funko Pop collection. I got I don't care.
Hey, that's what's up.
I play Fortnite.
Low-key, he stepped the whole thing.
You know what? I play Fortnite.
Oh, you still interested? I play Fortnite.
Don't be.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
all that.
But this is a good episode, good conversation.
Discussions.
Y'all been locked in with us for episode 2 of Man, Much About Nothing.
And that's really what this was.
Pretty much.
We got into so much.
It's good.
Hopefully you enjoyed it though. Come around next week.
Good night.
Yeah, good night. And if it ain't night, good morning.